The agricultural environment in Africa is changing rapidly. There's a whole new day dawning on agriculture. And with that, the role of farmers' organizations is also changing by the day. To keep up with the latest technology, whether digital technology, communications technology, the latest products and financing, farmers' organizations need to act as a kind of an intermediate between especially the smaller scale farmers and the financiers. By organizing farmers, a small scale farmer in Africa, whether he's in South Africa or in Egypt, in Madagascar or Morocco, he's not bankable. It costs more to bank this guy than the profit the bank would actually make from him. But together, if you cluster them, if you organize them, 200 or 500 in a group, it brings the economy of scale, and then they are bankable. And no one else can do that but farmers' organizations. This function is not a commercial function. It's a civil society function. Organizing farmers and also creating structures of discipline. The crisis of access to financing has surfaced very early in Sakau. 3 years ago, we were pressured as the leadership in Sakau to get the banks to finance our members. And the bank's answer was very simple: you're unbankable. The risk is too high. So we started off by launching an agricultural fund, which we control as a farmers' organization. We have not created an alternative bank. We have this pool of money which we use to serve as a haven or a resort of first risk, to take it to the banks, to make it easier for them to bank our members. But what exactly to bank? And that's where the German government and the German Bauernverband, our sisters organization in Germany, actually came up with a plan to help us to organize farmers around mechanization rings. There are small cooperatives in which we put the tractors, the latest technology in terms of implements, the seed, the fertilizer. One small farmer cannot afford a tractor, but 500 of them can do with a big tractor. And just as Africa has leapfrogged in communications technology from the drum to the smartphone in about 2 decades, we want to use these mechanization rings to leapfrog from the hand hoe, which is the most common implement in Africa, to modern laptop GPS-driven tractors and implements, to ensure that we can increase the yields and with that increase the profitability and the sustainability of our farmers.